It's the day after a random act of violence on the TTC that left a woman with serious burns. And now some riders are feeling uneasy at the scene of the crime. Yesterday, a man allegedly poured flammable liquid onto a woman and then lit her on fire. Yet today, officials insist the TTC is still safe.
Very devastating knowing that happened. And I have a 25-year-old daughter. Like, wow, it's like this can't be happening in our city.
It makes me feel really scared to use it. It really shook me to my core. I heard about it and honestly, it makes me feel like I don't feel safe.
There's no police tape surrounding Kipling Station today, but riders say what happened yesterday is unforgettable and now ingrained in their memory. A woman in her 20s remains in serious but stable condition after she was set on fire in a random attack here yesterday. Toronto police say they received reports of a man allegedly attacking the woman after an altercation on board a TTC bus during the lunch hour. A 35-year-old suspect is in custody and charges against him are still pending. The motive of this horrific attack in broad daylight is unknown at this time, but Toronto police are sharing this advice.
We consider this an isolated incident, and we're advising people that anytime that they see anything in the public that they feel is a concern or anything going on, that they contact police immediately. Anytime any altercation occurs, the easiest thing to do is to maintain distance, to start backing up away from that individual, give that person space. Keep an eye on that individual, but in turn, make haste to leave that area. That's always the easiest way to prevent a continuation of an offense.
Mayor John Tory says he is working closely with Toronto Police and the TTC.
We're going to again look at every measure that we can possibly take to have a greater presence of police on the system to make sure every possible measure can be undertaken. The TTC is very safe, but we can always try to make it safer. Some of these kinds of random acts are difficult to, prevent.
I don't see a lot of securities around as we did back how many years ago. Like now I don't see anyone, not even anyone walking in the platform.
The TTC tells CityNews they will be putting more constables in stations, but did not offer a timeline, but say these safety measures are currently in place.
We have the designated waiting areas in our subway stops, in our subway stations, where you can stand. We have additional cameras in the subway stations as well, emergency alarms. You can call and someone can answer right away and help you with any situation. There's a TTC app, for instance, that directly connects to our control center. So if someone has an issue, right, our control center can respond right away.
Not everyone is feeling nervous in the aftermath of yet another violent incident at a TTC station.
Just be vigilant. It's very safe. That's the truth.
But others are considering other travel options.
I think I'm gonna try walking more, or
right now
biking,
that this is
or
an isolated
running, I guess,
incident?
to school. Yeah, I think I'll still use it sometimes. It'll just be I'll kind of be on edge,
Toronto police tell us it's hard to say what charges this suspect will be facing, but they aren't ruling out any motives, including this being a possible hate crime.